This is a quick tutorial for those on campus that would like to use the EPSON or the Smartboard active boards. I will start with the EPSON active board and then go to the next room that has a Smartboard in it. Throughout this whole time, I'm going to be using a swivel, which is a device that you place your cell phone on, and what it does is it follows the presenter. There's a little microphone on a lanyard around my neck, and so you'll be able to hear me as I talk. The swivel will continually point the camera of my smartphone towards me. So this is one of the devices that many teachers use so that they can review and reflect on their teaching practices. Well, let's start with EPSON.
The first thing you will note is that you have to connect this little cord here. This is actually the communication between the board and your computer. So let me do that before I get going. It's just a USB connection. So there we go. Currently my computer is connected to the board, and if I want to use it, I just touch it. Let's use the word active board. It acts as if this is the computer screen itself. This is actually Smart Notebook. Even though I'm showing you Smart Notebook, it really is just my computer desktop where I could go through the actual things that are on my desktop. For example, in this case here, it's Chrome that we're looking at. But since we're using an active board, why don't I show you Smart Notebook a little bit. So this right here is just a download that I made from Smart Exchange. Somebody wanted to have a totally random choice for selecting students. So in this case here, row 1, seat 6. All right, you're the volunteer. The most important thing to note here with this board here is how easy it is to use. Truly, all I did was hook up my computer to the USB. There are some other slight things that might entertain you if you were actually using it in a classroom. We could, right now we have it selected, it looks like a computer and a mouse. If I click on this and change it to the projector, we can actually write on it. So here's some of our tools. We can annotate. Okay, obviously we're not going to do that, but we can color, we can circle, we can write, and that would be right on this. Now, one other interesting thing that the EPSON board has is they have an option for pretend you want to just write on a totally blank screen. It'll let you do it here. So let's see. Yeah. Now, of course, my fingers are a little bit silly in that we could use the pen, which is vanished in this classroom. Somebody moved it. But fingers work. You can use any kind of device. Some people actually use a little ball because they like holding something and it acts more like a pen. But in this case, just that. Let's switch it back from the annotate to the computer, and now it's acting again like it's my computer screen. So that's the basics of using the EPSON digital projector active board system.